Welcome back to TD Insights Live. Continuing our Then and Now series on innovative technologies that have transformed the world, next up is RFID. The consensus is that the roots of radio frequency identification can be traced back to World War II. The Allies and the Germans and Japanese were all using radar, which had been discovered in 1935 by a Scottish physicist to warn of approaching planes while they were still miles away. The challenge was identifying the planes and whether they were friends or foe. The Germans discovered that if the pilots rolled their planes as they returned to the base, it would change the radio signaling reflected back. This crude method alerted the radar on the ground that these were German planes and not Allied aircraft. In essence, this is essentially the first passive RFID system. In a secret project, Watson Watt developed for the British the first active identity friend or foe system. They put a transmitter on each British plane. When it received a signal from the radar stations on the ground, it began broadcasting a signal back that identified the aircraft as friendly. RFID works on the same basic concept. A signal is sent to a transponder which wakes up and either reflects back or broadcasts a signal. The first RFID patent was filed in 1973 by Mario W. Cardula, who invented an active RFID tag with memory that was rewritable. In the same year, Charles Watson received a patent for a passive RFID tag for a door locking system, which became what we know today as a key card system. As this series mostly focuses on the evolution of disruptive technologies in retail, fast forward nearly 80 years since the end of World War II, and RFID is now becoming ubiquitous to the industry. A 2021 study published by Accenture labeled RFID adoption in retail as booming. In 2020, for North America, 47% reported full adoption, 37% were implementing, and 8% were piloting RFID for an amazing total adoption rate of 93%. RFID adoption has also increased dramatically in Europe, which is seeing a 10x increase. The impetus of the growth in retail was apparel, but other sectors which will substantially add to the number of items that will be RFID tagged. The best use case for retail, especially during the pandemic, was inventory visibility. Inventory distortions, which includes out of stocks and overstocks, is a $1.8 trillion problem, or roughly 10% of the same-store sales in retail and hospitality globally. Accurate inventory as a core strategy for the future success of retail was cemented by the pandemic. That's it for now. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate it if you liked, shared, or commented on this video, and subscribe to this channel. See you next time.